This is SportsCenter.
Ball star cut by the Ravens tonight.
That she should be lucky to have slept with someone like Ben Roethlisberger.
Obtained an even longer version of the Ray Rice video.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger of sexual assault says she'll drop her civil lawsuit.
With each passing year, there is an increasing focus on the issue of domestic violence within the NFL. We will focus on two players who were accused of assault and the different ways they were viewed and punished by the media, the NFL, their fans, and the public. We are concentrating on the similarities and allegations, yet differences in outcomes, of the Ben Roethlisberger and the Ray Rice scandals. The race of these two players, as well as the depiction of their assaults in imagery and the media, were the key determining factors in the outcomes for their careers. Before Ben Roethlisberger's multiple sexual assault allegations, he was viewed like any other NFL quarterback, as a godlike embodiment of everything a man should be. Brandon and Messner noted that media have a tendency to focus on the physical prowess of black athletes compared to their framing of white athletes who are portrayed as leaders with superior mental ability. These white players are the intelligent leaders of the team, so how could they be guilty of something such as assault?
From July 2009 to March 2010, Ben Roethlisberger was twice accused of rape. When the first accusation came in, it was kept fairly quiet. However, when the second allegation was made public, action had to be taken. So what was the punishment for not one but two rape allegations? A 6-game suspension. Our question is, would the NFL have been as lax about the allegations if Roethlisberger wasn't a white man in the highlight of his career? Because of his status and color, Ben walked away from his two rape allegations with a slap on the wrist. Now let's see what happens when an NFL player isn't blessed with the immunity that comes with white skin.
Ray Rice was a star running back for the Baltimore Ravens. In February 2014, Rice and his fiancée, Janae Palmer, were arrested on assault charges in Atlantic City. Over the course of the next 3 months, Ravens officials defended Rice in the press, assuring NFL fans that this was a minor incident and would blow over. Rice and Palmer, who had recently become his wife, held a press conference apologizing for both their roles in the incident, and Rice was suspended a mere 2 games by Commissioner Goodell. What Goodell could not have predicted was how much backlash he and the NFL would receive over their handling of this incident. Shortly after handing down the 2-game suspension, Goodell admitted he didn't get it right on Rice, and the league's domestic violence policy needed to be clarified and standardized. He altered it to create a minimum 6-game suspension for first infractions and a lifetime ban for second offenses. Then, TMZ stepped in. On September 8, 2014, TMZ released a video of the night of the incident between Rice and Palmer. For the first time, the public saw Rice punch his fiancée unconscious, stand over her limp body, seemingly undisturbed, and then violently drag her out of the elevator. Public reaction was swift and angry. Rice was immediately released by the Ravens and banned indefinitely by the NFL, although that suspension was ultimately appealed.
Roethlisberger and most of the football world carry on like nothing happened. He served his 6-game suspension and moved on. Last season, he led the Steelers to win the AFC North Division and into the playoffs, losing to the eventual Super Bowl champion New England Patriots. Ray Rice, however, is a completely different story. No NFL team has expressed public interest in him since 2014, although he contends his comeback is just around the corner. The difference between these two stories and their end results were shaped in large part by two significant things: the images themselves and the race of the players. Without any images to back up the stories of the women accusing Roethlisberger of sexual assault, NFL fans were happy to dismiss the allegations. For Rice, he received similar treatment until the video of the night in question leaked on TMZ. Suddenly faced with the image of such extreme violence, fans and NFL officials could no longer stand by and had to take immediate action. Not only were they confronted with violent imagery, but imagery of a black man committing violence. This video violates the unspoken agreement that black men will only be violent on the football field and not off of it. As John Fisk argues, the black male body out of control, whether on the streets of Los Angeles or in the bedrooms of the suburbs, incarnates the white fear that this sharpened sense of difference might cause the body of black America to break out of control and erupt. The intersection of visual evidence and issues of race in the NFL led to vastly different treatment of these two players, the happy continuation of one career and the end of another. So what needs to change? Goodell and the NFL have already taken a step in the right direction by standardizing the punishment for domestic violence incidents. They need to continue this process in a transparent manner in order to remove the perception or reality of racism and of visual evidence impacting the eventual punishment. In his book on the Tiger Woods scandal, Oren Stern wrote that sports hold a mirror to society, no matter whether we like what we see there or not. It is our responsibility to examine that mirror and attempt to view it with consistency regardless of race.